Was Reaper being weird?
I don't think it was Reaper. Where the hell is Jam Session? All right. Okay, so looks like it's all back to normal. Hopefully.
Hey, hey Bliss.
Yo. Excuse me.
So that was a weird thing going on. I don't think there's any need for a timer at this point. Let me go ahead and check the chat box. I live. Don't fear the yeah.
Don't fear the Reaper. I love that.
So I don't know if anybody can hear that. Well, I don't like. I'm going to assume that the call cannot, like, the call itself can't hear that.
No, I'll have to go to the live stream to see what you're talking about.
All right. So, let me see if I can go ahead and just project this window and turn on the screen cap for it. I'll just go ahead and set that to full screen so you guys can see it.
Why do I have to have commercials? Why?
Yeah, unfortunately, that is beyond my control. So, right now, you should just see the opening screen here.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. So, I don't know if... Okay, so Ripple heard it. There's a little bit of a crackle sound going on there. Let me see if I can try to set this to 0. There we go. So that way it's not obnoxious.
Yeah, I kind of heard it a little bit.
Okay, so you guys can hear it.
Not too badly on my side.
All right, let me turn
Oh, good,
it up.
you're streaming.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Did you hear that?
Nope. Okay, now I'm in this. Now I'm in your actual Discord stream. So, what's up?
You didn't hear that?
Do I have the audio up? Yep, audio's up all the way. I don't hear anything though.
Okay, so it'll probably be active. Yeah, also, Jesse, because of the weird brain, like the weird stream fart, I'm not going to bother to set the timer. Let me go ahead and just transition over here.
There we go.
Did you hear that?
No, I just
Damn
saw... I'm looking at your live... Bleh. I'm looking at the Discord stream.
Okay.
And
so,
I'm just seeing... You're live streaming the live stream in your Discord stream.
Yeah, I'm showing it here. So there's no, like, audio irritation or anything like that. No echoing.
No.
But you can't hear my guitar.
I cannot hear a guitar, no.
Damn it! All right.
You can't stream... Wait, what is that? What is this software? What is this?
Reaper.
You can't stream Reaper?
No, I've got Reaper on. It's just,
Can you not stream it via Discord?
Yeah, like stream the application itself.
Yeah. Because normally I could do that by... Like, look, I have Flash. I could stream Flash.
I mean, I could, but you still wouldn't be able to hear my guitar unless I turn on one of these little recorder things, and there's a weird audio, like, interference.
Oh.
Yeah. So unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least your live stream can hear it.
Yep.
At least the chat can hear it. But
for some reason, the there's no roster showing for.
Oh, do you not have it set for that?
I thought I did. Let me look someplace where I can find it. Let's see. Copy and jam session. Let's go ahead and paste it here.
Also, how are you doing, Bliss?
Let me think about that. Yeah, actually, I have to think. Am I okay? I guess I'm okay.
Weird. Okay, so
That's good.
I'm guessing. What is this one really?
How are you?
Oh, wait a second. I think this.
I mean, I spent a majority of my day out at the college doing classes, so. And then I was taken to a store right after class, and I'm just like, I really don't want to be at a store right now. Because I'm tempted to buy things, and it would not be good.
Hang on. I think I know where the other one could be. Wrong place. Let's go ahead and open that back up. Not that one. Duct Tape has an issue when he's editing music. His alerts get distorted.
I think I've heard of that actually happening.
Yeah, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to like get a much more advanced hardware so that way you guys can hear what I'm playing. Let me turn this off.
Yeah.
Hey, Fate Star.
Hi,
Hello,
Faith.
Jess. Hello, all you people in the chat. Hello, Ripple.
All right. So, oh, wait a
Hello, all
second.
you lovely people. Anyway, sorry.
Hang on. Let me see if I can. No. Open this one up.
It's nice. It's nice to actually recognize the software you're using because my uncle uses the exact same one.
It's a very commonly used DAW
Yeah.
software.
Is this a free to use, or do you have to buy it?
You will have to. I will have to buy it at some point. It always
Ah.
says like Reaper's not free or anything like that, but the full license to like make like profit off of the music and everything, it costs like $225 for something like that. It's a lot.
That's not bad. All
Is
things
that like
considered.
a
That's-
one-time purchase thing?
Yeah, is it a one time or is it a monthly?
I don't know if it's a one-time purchase or not. I'll have to look into it.
It's called Reaper, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will look this up.
Because my uncle uses it for producing music himself, so I'm just like, he told me about it. He was like, "Oh, you should use it." I'm like, I don't want to buy it. I don't want to buy another program.
Pussy.
I already bought Photoshop and Paint Tool. I don't want to buy any other programs.
I'm gonna have to find something creative to make here.
Commercial
No.
license.
All right. I'll do it like this.
Yeah, it's a one-time payment. That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know that it's one time only. That makes me feel a little bit more better.
There's the discount price, which is probably what he has, which is 60. But if you want the licensing, it's 225. That's, in my opinion, that's worth it.
Yeah.
That is beyond cheap to me. I mean, considering.
I mean, if anything to me, like anything that is over 100 is still a lot to me.
It is a lot, but you have to consider this. An average animation soft. I have TV Paint Pro Golden. You want to know how much it cost me to get that?
Yes.
2,400.
Sheesh.
Well, I mean, it should give you some good fucking results there.
It's basically the competitor against Toon Boom.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So, like, given the choice between Toon Boom or TV Paint Pro, I went with TV Paint Pro because,
I can
unlike
hear
Toon
myself.
Boom, Toon Boom could do multiple things. They could do multiple styles, but
Oh wait.
I went with.
I know what the problem is there.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. TV Paint Pro, basically, it's a. It focuses on traditional animation, which is what I was, which is what I studied. So I preferred that over puppet animation, which is sorry. This is what I get for eating salsa this late. I shouldn't do that.
Are you, is it monitor and output maybe?
It sucks. I can't hear it.
Oh.
They can hear us, but not you. Okay.
Did you turn off your microphone by accident in the Streamlabs? Hmm.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they can't. No.
Oh wait, there we go. Okay, it's because I muted that one. Yeah, these are going to be some weird trials and errors, I think.
Yeah, I think the only downside is your chat will be able to hear what you're working on, but anybody that's watching you from Discord is not going to be able to hear.
All right. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and just lower that. Actually, no, I'm going to have to bring that back up so you guys can maybe see that. Hang on. No, not there. Okay, so let's bring this back up and... Chat, can you hear this? Oh, whoops.
Hey, Riley.
I can hear it.
Oh. I'm going to go ahead and pause there. Yep, a lot of yes.
Yeah. I just confirmed too. I heard it.
All right, so that's progress. Unfortunately, the call will not be able to hear whatever it is. It's too early. No, I understand that, Dice. I do have yet to redo that for reasons. But I did update it a little bit. I gave it more of an echoey sort of effect. If I could just play it here.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Piggy.
Hello.
Thought I'd drop in and see what everyone's up to before I went to bed.
Oh yeah,
we're
that's
music.
yeah, that's that was just the lead. Here's the lead and the harmonies.
It's like listening to a silent film because I can't hear the music in the call.
What do you mean you can't hear the music in the call?
We can't hear the music in the call. We explained that already.
You just said yes.
No,
in
I
the
can hear it
stream.
on the stream with the chat. I just have to wait for it. You're streaming two things here. You're streaming for your chat, and you're streaming on Discord. We can't hear anything on Discord.
Yeah.
Except you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I couldn't explain that better.
Okay. Can you enter that?
Are you playing something right now?
I got it screen shared. I
can see it, the screen share, yes.
I
Okay.
can see screen share.
Alright, let me...
Do not hear anything.
No.
No.
Alright, I guess I have to be on my own on this one. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I mean, we can always just go back to the live stream and listen.
Alright.
We'll just be a little late on telling you what we think.
Alright then.
Yeah.
Apologies for that, chat. Technical issues will always be technical issues, but at least you can hear... Hopefully you can hear everything here. Otherwise, I'm about to lose my mind. Like, I spent a lot of trouble, like, trying to get all this set up. But this is just one of them. Not there. Where is it? I don't think I'll be able to see any of this. And that's fine. There's, like, I wouldn't want to reveal too many spoilers, so... No, I'm not going to bother to save that. I didn't really change much of anything either, anyway. Oh, right. It would help if I did that. There we go. And I can hear myself. Let me click somewhere else. Nope. Am I working on my own album? No. So I'm getting the double tracking again. Where is it coming from? Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I know why. There we go. Alright. So making sure the toggles are correct. I hope that's not too loud. Oh, there we go. Nope, sounds good. No, not loud at all. Alright, good. Because that's the thing, most people think of rock guitar as, like, ear-piercingly loud in person. Just turn down the overall volume. Not loud, nor is the distortion too loud. Alright. He's been a reindeer, a very cute one. Guitar, guitar, guitar. Bliss is having a bit of a sugar rush there. You're good. Also, I hope we don't get, you know what, I'm not going to jinx it. Please try. There we go. That was for you, Ryza. Damn it! Can't play that correctly. Okay, I better stop right there before I completely fool myself. And I'm just realizing there are some chords here. Like, I'm getting tangled. So wait, you're actually playing? Ooh, play me something. Rise can go there. Angel of Speed is using one of the first emojis that I actually made there. So you're asking if I'm playing? Are we having some technical issues again? Because I just heard you guys say that you could... Got tangled up in chords. Fan artist to your tablets. I don't know if I'm playing live. No, we can hear fine. Okay. Can you guys actually hear the guitar? That's what I mean. Good, you're good, you're good. Alright, alright. Wait, match... Oh! Okay, my apologies, Magical Star. I got you mixed up with Angel of Speed. Because Angel was able to figure out one of the first emojis that I made there. Yes, is that you playing it? Yes. It's me attempting to play Duke Nukem. I'm probably gonna like screw myself up there, but I guess that's part of the fun, you know. You play something, you screw up at it, but you try it again, and I think that's live play from Gold. Bliss, how much fucking sugar did you eat? You know what? I'm gonna join the call if it's. Oh wait, it's not there anymore. Okay. I can soothe stream with the Southerner voice. I don't even know what the fuck's going on in Twitter. Discord. Why am I getting everything mixed up? I am wording everything so fucking badly. Okay. If y'all haven't guessed, I love it when he plays. Alright, if I had a guitar, the first thing I would play is The Passenger. You never improve if you don't fuck up. Also, Golden, I'm making a fan art of you getting tangled up in guitar chords. Alright, you have fun with that. Oh, I suppose I should show one of these as a work in progress. I guess this is, this could be my main focus. So, I did get started on this sometime last year, just didn't get around to focusing more on it. Actually, let me get the tone in. Yep, alright, so I got the effect in. Wowzer, sounds awesome. Thank you, Ripple. And for those of you who haven't grown up in the 80s, or at least so whereabouts, that was Rainbow Bright and Me from one of those, the first Rainbow Bright movie, I think, came out in 1985. I'm not the expert on Rainbow Bright. Feel free to ask the Rainbow Horse, who's in the chat there. Or Rainbow Alicorn. There we go. Trying to adjust my seat. Trying to get everything straightened out. And these damn cords just keep... Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and switch these around. Get these headphone cords in here. Because he totally doesn't have a big fan of that series in here. Oh, wait. That... Damn it. Come on. In you go. In you go. 1 second. Trying to get the headphone jack plugged into my headphones. And yes, it's one of those type of headphones. So, I do apologize in advance if some of the tuning sounds a little off. Aside from the intonation, there's also a weird thing that goes on with the feedback, and that it sounds a little flatter or it sounds a little sharper. One of the things that I use, I don't think I've used it on this one yet, but I have a feeling at some point I may have to. It's a pitch shift. So the pitch shift helps, like, I use it to adjust some of the tuning to make sure it doesn't sound off. I actually discovered that when I was working on another project, which I don't know if it's going to get done at the end of this month. Chrissy wanted to get it done. I don't know if it's for a Halloween special or not. I don't even know if I'm authorized to talk about it. But I was doing a bass track, and I didn't notice the unusual offsetting until she pointed it out. But when I used the pitch shift, it helped fix the problem. When you meet a brand new friend, it opens... Oh, yeah. When you meet a brand new friend, it opens up a world. So here's a lead. No. Oh, it just stops right there. Oh, there we go. I gotta find the right position to get this down. It's filled with joy and rich in color. There are rainbows to be found there. If you take a look around, they're making brand new friends. Okay. So... Damn, that's an extension right there. Okay, I think I found the I think I found the position for that, and I'm trying to focus on that while I'm seeing some silly commotion going on in the chat. Those lyrics just scream bliss. Yeah. Ooh, I think So that was a little harmonic tap I made there. This is me doing a test. Yes, Cuba the Changeling, that is the first emoji that I hope to make more of. That garbage day one, it's just there for right now. Am I flat right there? Oh, yeah, I was really flat. Some parts of it are going to sound a little weird. I guess the intonation just needs to be fixed. But I can still, like, make music out of it. Well, it's a good thing I'm practicing this first before I can actually start recording it, because God knows how much of a frustration I can, like how frustrated I can get. Okay, so it stops there. Yeah. It would actually help if I started turning this on, and I'm gonna have to hit that mute button. Simply because if I unmute it, so here's the thing. As you can see on the left side of the screen, this little wave there. Actually, alright, so it doesn't sound as bad, but there's a weird like echo effect afterwards. But turning this on, yeah, like I'm gonna hear like a double track of that because it's coming directly off of there. As I think about it, you know what? I'm not gonna think too much about that. But normally whenever I go to record these things, sometimes it sounds incredibly off, or it's distracting because there's like a half a second delay. So it's like dee 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 dee, like there's like half second delay. This is just like immediate. And it really throws me off on trying to concentrate. I suppose you studied music theory? Yes, actually. The song Rainbow Bright in Me is in A major, and it's a very bright song. Mango to Bean, hell yeah, it'd be music time. Listening only. You know what? I think that's appropriate. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be a lot more vocal telling you guys like what I'm working with. And suddenly I'm drawing, expect me to draw a lot of blanks. Ooh, I bent way too far there. Understandable, I encounter that problem when I record my voice singing in an instrumental, where I get... Shit, I'm trying to... where I get like half a second delay between I sing and when my voice actually appears on the track. Yeah, Ripple Effect knows exactly what I'm talking about. So it's not the case here. I would have loved to have like brought this back into a call, but they unfortunately cannot hear anything off of what I'm playing or hearing on Reaper, which is kind of unfortunate, but there's nothing much else that can be done about it. Also, if you hear a lot of background noise or a lot of fuzz and everything, I do apologize for that. Sometimes I forget to take this volume knob that's, planted on the guitar and just switch it off. Now you're not going to hear jack shit because I just turned it off. And sometimes it's for the better if I have to, go get a drink or something like that, because there are some instances, and thankfully it hasn't happened on a stream, but there are some instances where certain weird, echoey... feedback that bounces back to each other starts to get louder and louder and louder unless you do, I have to do something about it. And if I'm away, you guys are going to have, your ears are going to bleed. So, working with instruments, especially electric guitar, can be, it can be a bit of a challenge to work within itself. One of the other things, whenever it comes to playing music, like if you want to play rock guitar, just also understand that when you're turning up the distortion or the gain, your strings are going to be very sensitive, so you have to be ready for that. Whereas, just playing it clean... let me go ahead and just turn that off. That's a whole different level. You can play something really, really soft, and it wouldn't be noticeable, but... Turning on the amplifier. No, not that. Even just a tiny little bit. It's very noticeable. The sensitivity is just it's way off the charts. So that's So that's basically just a little bit of advice if anybody wants to like get involved into playing guitar. Bass is a whole like it's even more like delicate to work with because you have thicker ass strings, and I know some people are gonna make a thick joke here, but they are really thick, and they're known. I don't need to like mansplain all that shit. I do apologize for that. This is just me trying to fill in the void, so that way you know I can just like. So that way I don't bore you guys, you know? Yep, there we go with the thick jokes. Damn it. So what I'm trying to do when I'm trying to play this part of the melody is I'm trying to like palm mute some of the notes there because I don't want to risk like just getting irritated. There's actually a bit of a satisfactory sound to you know, like that's like what I just played there is a very commonplace in punk rock or college rock is what I like to nickname it because when you hear songs like Blink-182 or well not even Blink-182 but a lot of that type of music, it's in like a National Lampoon movie, and most National Lampoon movies take place in college, like Van Wilder or something. By the way, I'm still here just trying to get all of 150cc done on Mario Kart 8. Good luck on that, Retro Gamer Kevin. Alright, so let's try to record this, and this is a whole different field. Every time I record, I just fuck it up. Just observe. Let's see. See? You just witnessed that. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. If I can move the mouse over here. You see, case in fucking point. This is one of the biggest challenges when it comes to making music. Like, you just saw what I did. Like, I played that perfectly, but when I'm recording, everything goes to shit. I don't know why. I guess this is a curse that every goddamn musician has to go through. I blinked out. What happened? Kuba, I just demonstrated what happens when I actually record and how many times I fuck up every time. Yeah, okay. You know what? I guess I shouldn't have gone into the details there. Ah, close. Damn it. God damn it. Let me go ahead and just stop there. So I guess it's because I'm not working with a metronome that often, compared to just like, I know what the notes are, and... But when it comes to the metronome, yeah, like, I have to focus on the metronome. And I always keep that turned on because it's supposed to help synchronize it with the rest of the music. If I just play at my own pace, there's a good chance it may not sync well with the rest of the song. Golden, mind if I ask how your guitar sounds like? It's the same one of the Spec Ops The Line, if you don't know that game that's... I know what Spec Ops The Line is, and it's one of the most mean-spirited games ever made. I've already seen people talk about it. I don't ever want to touch that game. I know the feeling. I mean, I used to play the violin. Yeah, so... I guess I should have... There should be, like, an individual program to practice with a metronome. So, like, you saw that I was practicing the melody, but I wasn't working with a metronome. And it won't continue from there. So one other possibility is that I would have to try, like, a new track or something like that. And just, like, maybe try from there. Okay, so there's only a small extension of time to just practice with the metronome before it ends. So I'm just gonna use that as my to my advantage in just synchronizing everything. Whoa, I don't know why it came out like that. Does Reaper have a metronome? Yes, you just heard me use a metronome. Wow, I was off. Even just by playing it slowly. Well, I was on the right track with that. Well, okay, good thing it stopped there. But, yeah, that's a whole, yeah, no, like, there has been some improvement over it, but, Reaper used, Metronome Reaper used Hyper Beam? I'm guessing there's a Pokemon named Reaper or something like that. I don't know at this point. Three, four. You know, I think another part of the reason why I'm having trouble focusing on the melodies because the way I pick everything, because you're like stroking up and down. Whoops! Didn't mean to move the switch like that. When I'm stroking up and down, there's also a different field on that, and I'm starting to overthink it. So that could be the other problem. I was close. Shut up, Equestria Guy, Jesus Christ. Damn it. Maybe just don't look at it. Damn it. Well, I do need to look at the fingerboard. Wow, I'm really fucking up there. Don't make me duct tape your mouth. Duct tape, you have just given out so many bad implications there. Like, Jesus. Just out of curiosity, depending on how well you know the songs and notes, do you play with your eyes closed? No. I think there's some sort of, like, sense of instinct to go with. Like, just... There's, like, it's going with that, but because of the metronome, and because of how much you're trying to go into sync, or how much I'm trying to go into sync, those instincts start to wear off, and I start to become too aware of how I'm supposed to do everything. Do some musicians do that? All I know is that I was advised to always work with a metronome, because the metronome is supposed to help synchronize everything together from one musician to another musician to another. That's just... You know, that's just basic structure. You know, it's kind of like... If I were to find an example... Damn. I don't know who, though. Like, I don't know what. I don't know what example to find. But it's one of the basic structures of, you know, just 1, 2, 3, 4. And you, like... Because, like, even though in your head you have an idea of what the beats are... But your head doesn't have a consistent pace. Didn't you cause a fire the last time you played with your eyes closed and got really into... I remember. Yeah, I remember Golden did the guitar covers of the 2 stages jingles for Mega Man X series. Yes, actually, for those who don't remember, let's see. The first one was the boss introduction in Mega Man X3, and I kind of just redid the. I redid one of those intros from Mega Man X4, but with more of my own style. Might I ask, what is the metronome? A metronome is a device that clicks, that makes a bunch of ticking sounds at a consistent pace, and they're used to, they're there to help keep a certain beat consistent with everybody else. And it's a good practice device. To try to explain it in visuals, original metronomes would have like a little ticker that would swing left to right, and it would hit the center point, tick, 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 you know, just swing left and right, and as it ticks left and right, it hits that center point. And depending on like how fast you turn it and everything, it gives an indication on how many beats per minute you're giving it, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what a metronome is. It's a device that creates a consistent sense of ticking that is often used for, you know, like practicing your pacing, essentially. Hey, what happens if I turn this on? It swings and goes tick, tick, tick to keep the beat. Yeah, there you go. Almost had it. Alright, so I am getting a little more confident. Let's see if I can, let me see if I can actually get this done right this time. Oh, right, it would help if I did that. Oh. Because I can hear everything else, it feels a little disorienting. There, here we go. No, record. I felt slightly off. I was almost there. Okay, that's that was a little sloppy, but I can always do better. Wow, I dent that string so badly. Damn it! Okay, I would have kept that, but you guys heard that slight ringing. I won't give up, though. Just arrange my pick there. Alright, I think that sounded good. Let's shut that off and hear this. I think that sounds pretty, Alright, so... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and slice that, and... So... Let's see. Pretty snazzy. I feel like I may have done this. Hang on. I'm trying to remember. I think the earlier notes are like before the next one comes. The next measure comes in. And for the record, if you see like if you notice some of the slightly darker lines out of these four, those are measures. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Second measure 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So yeah, sometimes when I put together music, I actually do have to take my time with getting one measure down after another after another. I do hope that, you know, I become much better with my skills and don't have to work with that, or just like, and I know that I'm saying this with a big leap here, like be able to just get one entire take through every single like measure out there. A few little mistakes here and there, but I can always adjust that. But it would be cool to be able to do that. I have been watching some of Prince Whatever's streams. I don't know if he does the same thing. I may have to ask him about that. But that's for a different time. Alright, so the next one is, oh, yeah, it would help if I turn this back on. Oh, that's easy. Whoops! 2, 3, 4. Damn it. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that may I think that was good. That was a good take there. So, let me see if I can go ahead and dice that apart. Use this and sleep. It sounds a little. I guess it would work. I may have to do another take on that. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, you know... Okay, so... Not to panic. I may have to just do another take and try to end that note sooner, so that way it can organically merge its way into that next melody. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Alright, let's try that. Alright, so... Right now I have this auto lock here. Let's go ahead and remove that. There we go. Oh, right. So I have this little magnetic piece, and it's extremely useful. I would highly recommend using that if you're using a DAW software, so that way it doesn't sound out of sync whenever you're trying to, like, mix a lot of these tracks up. There we go. There we go. Whoops! I gotta remember to keep that last A note short, so that way there's room for and also, yeah, that was the bend of the string there. It's one of the very common first techniques when you're learning guitar. You know, just... It's one of the most common, like, basic techniques you learn, especially for blues. Very useful for when you're trying to do, like, a solo or working with some... It's leaving my fucking head. I think you guys can piece it together for, like, at this point. Like, I respect everybody's intelligence here. Whoops! I forget if I've asked, but what kind of guitar do you play? If you're asking the model, what I'm currently using is a Stratocaster. It's one of the early models that were around in the mid-50s, before rock guitars started to become very, very common. And It was extremely popular in the late 60s and 70s, along with the Gibson Les Paul. I don't know if that answers your question. I'll have to take a picture of all the guitars that I currently have. I know that there's some guitarists who are fucking maniacs collecting many different kinds of models out there. And, like, inherently, there's nothing wrong with that, because there are some guitars for different purposes. And that's a whole different category in which, if I start explaining here, I'm going to get distracted. So, let's see. One other thing I should have noticed before I started streaming is that I needed to trim my fingernails. That's also imperative because your fingernails could get caught in other strings, given how close they are. I'm going to go ahead and just turn that off. I think we'd probably get bored if you had to explain what every guitar is for. Yeah, basically. Plus, I'm trying. Like, I need to concentrate. I mean, oh shit. Yeah, it would help if I did that. Yeah. So this helps lock on to the other beats. If you do this, there are some good uses for that. Like, if there's something slightly off, and you can like shift it a little bit to help get it in sync. But preferably, you definitely want to use that magnet piece over there on the left. Let's go ahead and move this here, and... yeah, let's get rid of the crossfade there. Oh, right. Yeah, this is the time where I turn it off and I can actually make a slight adjustment there. Alright. Go ahead and just... yeah, that'll work. Is there even some kind of protective product for your fingers when playing guitar? Not that I know of. I know that there's a special type of thing that you can attach to your fingernails on your right side to pluck different strings. I'm not too big of a fan of working with strings and playing multiple using my fingers, like multiple fingers at once, because it's a little overwhelming. I'm pretty sure at some point I will be able to learn that. I think it's a very common practice if somebody were to play on banjo, but some musicians have learned that technique, and it can do absolute wonders. Like, what's his name? He played for Zakk Wylde. He played for Ozzy Osbourne, and he has his own metal band. He does a lot of that. Like, he plays with the guitar picks, which are primarily used for plucking the strings. But sometimes when playing the strings, he uses the remaining fingers to get the other ones to try to create... well, not even try, just to represent different techniques of getting multiple notes under a single measure. And it is very, very impressive over that. I'd share videos about that, but again, I don't want to bore you guys too much about, you know, the nerdy nature that I have whenever it comes to playing music. Starts going ba 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 and na 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 while listening to it. Yeah. All right, let's see how this is going. So I noticed here... I guess not. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so apparently I just copied that same measure right there. Not to worry. Oh. I think there's enough space right there. Whoops. So basically, let me just. All right. There is a little bit of a background noise. I do apologize for that. Yeah. Let me just go ahead and just play this part. Whoops! Trying to get a good, like, vibrato in there, so that way it ends on a good note. I gotta do better than that. Oh! My right side of the hand just touched the string while I was trying to vibrate it, or vibrato it. I heard the other strings ringing. When in doubt, something that it's a bit of a cheat. Other guitars use it is take a cloth and like wrap it around the top of the fingerboard, and it helps deaden the strings. So that way, whenever you gotta try to play the other ones, it won't have as much of as a audible interference. Is that keyframe in the background? Do you actually hear her snoring? I guess the mic is that sensitive. She's had a very long day. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Absolute workaholic of a woman. I didn't hear it until you mentioned it. Yeah, Equestria guy started to pick up on that. It's like, wait, is that keyframe in the background? Yep, that is Chrissy. Poor girl, I hope she rests well. You and me both. Like, holy shit. She's got to do something to get the bread for the house. Where's the... I gotta clip my nails. And I got 6 ads. Surprised she's able to sleep while you jam. Well, also, the distortion is coming directly off of my headphones, so it's not loud enough to, like, pick a, like, for her to, like, to wake her up. So, there are ads playing. That's fine. I can still keep a conversation going. I need to trim my fingernails, because that's part of the other reason why I'm having trouble playing all of it. And don't worry about the sound. I have the volume completely turned off. Well, I have the guitar volume turned off. So, if you're hearing clicking sounds, I gotta trim my fingernails. Because that's one of the other things. I mean, in general, you do have to, like, trim your fingernails for the obvious reason. Because, I mean, it's not comfortable having very long fingernails. At least for me. I mean, I know that there's a fashion in having those really, really long fingernails. And there's, like, nail polish on it and everything. That's not for me. It kind of makes me think mentally, like, ouch. That looks painful, like... I've seen people at work take those really long fingernails on the receipts and they're like making a scratch mark or something. I'm like, how do you tolerate that? If I don't cut my nails, it makes me hard to punch without dinging my palms with martial art. Yeah. It's just, I know there is appeal out there. There is an appeal out there. And this comes from somebody who dresses his OC in girly outfits. Fingernails, I know that there's a fashion behind that, but in practicality, it's kind of an issue. Same, and I always make sure to trim mine after a while. Okay, so both Ripple and Renaki, and Renaki, correct me if I'm mistaken, if you're a she, I think that's saying something. We all know the story of Josh Scorcher and the card game known as Prance. When it comes to clipping nails. And I learned recently, the hard way you should trim your fingernails is when you go bald. Oh, ow. Ow. Jesus Christ. I imagine that now. Because you do have to put your fingers inside the 3 holes and then give it the roll. And I imagine if it's rolled the wrong way and your fingernail gets caught into it, ouch. Serious yowza. The weird thing is, Dad told me to always use a filer instead of a trimmer, which I don't know why. It takes a longer time to try to do that, but I guess you get, like, better results on your fingernails or something. Like, I can always, like, even out the fingernails after trimming it, and I just noticed I think I trimmed a little less on the ring finger. Let me try to trim that down a little more. There we go. Always try to keep my nails short. Yeah, always try to keep my nails short as they can be without hurting my fingers. Yeah, that's the other thing. There we go. Flatten a couple of areas, so should be good there. I might as well go ahead and take care of the other hand. Context: Josh once accidentally scratched Dr. Wolf with his nail when slamming on his hand during prance. Okay. I always keep my nails short so I don't bite them out of anxiety. And Tyrek. Not gonna lie, I can't imagine how Doc must have felt from that. Oh, you're awake. Go ahead and just trying to get the corner there. One of the things that's scary when it comes to trimming your fingernails, and this is just something I prefer to do all the time, I always go for the sides. Because if you try to, like, whenever I try to, like, trim directly in the center of the nail, I run the risk of accidentally, like, at a bad angle, fidget in the wrong way, and that could pull your entire nail in a different direction, and that's ouch. That's a whole different direction. You know, times like these, I'm glad that Dice was asking me about the fingernails, because that's one of the other things I didn't think about when I was playing guitar. Let me just go ahead and get this down. There we go. And there we go. If you're poking out someone's eye when having long nails. Let's see. Prance is the most fun, deadly, painful game to play. Yeah, I've had nightmares about that. Oh! I will admit, trying to get one of the corner ends can be a bitch. Try it, come on. There. Let me just trim my way from there. Alright, so that should fix it all. I did not expect to come a nail clip in ASMR session. I mean, unintentionally, yeah. Hangnails are the worst. Oh, hangnails are a bitch. They're not fun at all. I almost forgot. I finished the sketch, but I don't know if it'll let me post it in the chat. Draco Blue, give it a try. I'd say give it a try so that way I can take a look. Especially when the tug right down to the side of your skin. Yeah. Ingrown nails are not fun, 100%. Yeah. Let me go ahead and just file the remains while I'm waiting for the picture. Alright, so getting a little bit there, and getting a little bit here. Alright. I mean, at least from the right side, it's not that important with the nail, the thumb, I mean, because the thumb doesn't have a part in... It only has a part in just holding the fingernail. The fingerboard, or the neck. There we go, that's what I should say. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, where was I? Let's see. Sorry about that. Let's see. Rainbow bread and me. Oh, yeah, it would help if I turned this back on. Alright, so hopefully that should fix that. And turning that off for a second. Let's see it. Da, 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 da. Wait. Alright. So that should be good enough there. I'll go ahead and just... Alright. It won't let me post. Do you mind if I post on a tweet? Yeah, go ahead. Just be sure to tag me. It should just be GoldenFox. You should be able to find me with the human drawing of my face that Abby Rhodey made. Or at the very least, GoldenFox17. So that should help. So I should be getting a notification at some point. If you're having trouble there, you can also try to reply to the stream. Not the stream chat, the tweet where I linked the stream. I'll just go ahead and just post that there in advance. And yes, there is a bit of a there's a bit of a copy and paste. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Let me go back here again. I don't think I need all this space here. Just go ahead and do this. There we go. Just go ahead and copy paste it there on this measure. Yeah, this is a fresh one. Let's see. Maybe I don't know, something feels a little off. Alright, I posted it. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's hilarious. So my apparently the cord is all over the right hoof, like both hooves, wrapping around the back of the torso, or around the neck, strapping the wing, and a few around the tail. Also, yeah, you almost got the model right on the guitar there. It is a Stratocaster. That's almost what a Stratocaster looks like. Yeah, hang on a second. Let me go ahead and let me see if I can general capture desktop. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and show this here for right now. Yeah, that's the picture. Have a good laugh. Also, I like that you colored in the eyelids. Yeah. I tried to find some references of the guitar. That's fair. I didn't take a picture of what the actual guitar looks like during the stream, so... a very good guess there. Let's see. Have you thought about playing Monster Hunter by any chance? Oh god, Monster Hunter is... I tried playing Monster Hunter on the PSP. and there is so much to do. It's almost like I don't even know what to think of it. Yeah, it is a cute drawing. When did this song begin? Okay, so it starts there. Is it part of... Yeah, it's part of a new measure. What weapon did you... What weapon did I main? You mean what weapon did I use as a main weapon? It was just a bunch of swords. I redeem my message. Nice music. Hammer Bro, thank you very much for that. Oh, yeah, that's not the track I'm looking for. Let me go ahead and just move this here. What was this one? I am gonna have to create a new variation on the chorus part. I don't want it to be too repetitive. Let me go ahead and just crank that off. And so you're not going to be able to see it here, but this is a separate window that I have where I'm simulating the drums. Okay, so hang on, isn't that what I used? I guess this is proper. Hang on, let me go ahead and undo that. The placement. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get rid of these kick drums here. If I could just rewind it. I'm gonna have to move this over here so that way I can actually like Alright, trying to use my imagination here to get the beat right. I think they meant the dual blades. Yeah, the dual blades. And I also remember, Coop, I taking on the Raptors. That was almost like a gamble. I do remember that there's a thing where you can actually cook food or cook meat. And there are times I was eager to try to get like a new thing because it's supposed to help your stamina, not your health. And there are times I'm doing it while there's a raptor about to come attack me. You know what I think would sound kind of cool? A Rainbow Bright and My Little Pony mashup. Potions help your HP. Yes, I'm aware of that. Eating food, like cooking up like a rib thing. I don't remember what it was called. It was supposed to help boost your stamina. Something's off about this. Perksep, RB mashup, you have my attention. Tell that to Ripple Effect. She's proposing that idea. Let me look for a reference to get somewhat of an idea. Are there any more messages going on in the... Oh, that's a video clip. I'm not going to share that here. No, not there. Hey, I'm not a musician. I just think it would sound cool as a mashup. Like, the openings, like the music, because I thought you were talking about some hilarious, like, crossover fan fiction. Yeah, Rainbow Bright and Me. And... I went a little too far. Right, okay. Make me brand new friends. Alright. I think I realized something. I think I know why I'm going off the, not the beat, but the measurement. Yeah, there is a bit of a, there's a bit of a gap there. So, I am going to have to, like, make an adjustment here, but for the most part, everything is well in sync. I just have to, make a few adjustments there. I almost heard brownies for a second. Attention peaked. Right. So you remember Bright and Me. So the chorus repeats. Right. All right, so it is a break of 8 what is it called? 8 break beats. I got a question for everyone in the chat. What kind of cake is the best kind of cake in your opinion? I don't know. Honestly, I like things that are not so much as cakey. Like, even then, like, I don't even care about ice cream anymore. Let's see if I can go fix the, Okay, so yeah, it's, ideas that I may just hire GoldenFox to make along with my other music staff. And now just imagine, like, I know what she means by staff is in group of people, but staff is also a reference to, like, a magical, like, wand. I now just imagine her, like, holding that up, and she, like, points it at me. And all of a sudden I have a spell to, like, play another song or something. I don't know. Just weird shit is popping in my head. Okay, so I know what to do here. Yeah, so dice here and dice here. So let's go ahead and just move this. There we go. Whoops. Let's undo that. Let's take this and space it out a bit more. Ah, there we go. There we go. That fixes that. There we go. Okay, now that fixes that problem. So, I do have to rearrange the, well, not rearrange, it's just kind of polish up the other drums here. Did I open it twice? No? Well, yeah, I'll have to, Reese's Worst. There's a black licorice flavor of Reese's Peanut Butter Cup? You've got to be kidding me. Reese's is one of my favorite candies, along with, like, Kit Kat, Butterfinger, you know, anything that is fucking chocolate. Except for, like, Hershey's milk chocolate. I'm not a big fan of that, but dark chocolate is the bomb. But if there's seriously like a black licorice flavor, I've lost a little bit of like I've lost some respect points for Reese's, you know. I can't stand licorice, that and candy corn. Those are the worst to me. I mean, I don't mind regular licorice or candy corn. Like it just tastes like sugar. That's all it is. It's pure sugar. As a kid, you would go like I would go nuts with that shit. Like even just regular licorice, I'm fine with. But even as a kid, black licorice just it tasted like raisins. And I hated raisins when I was a kid. So, back to here. I think the hi-hats and the drums are fine. I'm just trying to think of a variation in the kick drum. And yeah, I do put more variation into the kick drum and not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm saying black licorice is my least favorite. I'm not saying that there's a Reese's that tastes like black licorice. Thank God. That would have been awful if they did something like that. And it doesn't sound too far off because a lot of companies now, they're desperate to make any kind of flavor to make sure their product is relevant. And sometimes they will have some of the most bizarre mixtures. Like, so Starburst, delicious candy, has that, you know, it mostly tastes like sugar, but they claims to have a fruity taste. Not really, it doesn't taste much of a fruit. It's just a different type of sweetness. But there's been like a Starburst, like, yogurts around. Like, there was, like, a blue one, and it's awful. Which, I guess that explains another reason why, you know, blue food and all that shit. You know, cue the, that one comedian. His name's leaving my head. Randy Feltface. I had to think that one. To be honest, I never had licorice before, let alone black licorice. Red Vines over Twizzlers. I like Twizzlers. Twizzlers are soft. I think I have an idea. Hang on. Hang on, let me see if I can move this a little more over here. Let's see what it... There we go. I like that Kuba's quoting Randy. Blueberries are fucking purple! Not only that, but inside, like the center, it's green. Best stream while I'm working. I'm just humming to his progress. Butterfinger candy bars nowadays hurt my teeth because of the very hard peanut butter center that is inside the Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Like, if it's fresh peanut butter bars, they can be really soft and delicious. But, it's hard as a rock sometimes when they're, like, dry and they're out for a while. And what's worse is that some of that stuff can get stuck in my teeth. And my teeth have become a little more sensitive to sugar these days. My left foot is asleep. Give me a second. Shit. I unplugged my headphones doing that. No. Foot, wake up. Oh, God, the tingles. Oh, fuck. Oh. Excuse me for 1 second. Let me go ahead and just... Oh, wait, I've already done that. Foot. Shake it off. Yeah, I am. Shake it off. Come on, foot. Enough of the pins and needles. Fuck. Walking break, yeah. Just stomp on the floor. Alright. I'm finding something soft to stomp on, so that way I don't annoy my neighbors down below me. Oh, fuck. Yep, just keep stomping. You know what, I'm just gonna lick my feet and kind of moving into a bit of a marching movement. Pardon me if I'm making any racket. I think this would be a good time to get a glass of water. Because Footy's gonna hate. Yeah, because Footy's gonna hate. The streamer's gonna wait. You just gotta shake. Shake it off. You guys want to know what's even the most obnoxious Candy commercial ever? I will be back in a second. Let me get some water. That's what Chrissy would like to say. Oh my god, my foot. Okay. Also, I kind of needed to walk around because my ass was being too, stuck to the chair. Dry mouth. I gotta get the ice cold water. Draco Blue, I don't know if you were there with me at BronyCon. Bliss remembers this. For those who went to BronyCon, Ripple, I did meet you there once when I was getting my badge. How many of you remember the ice cold water guy? I'm going to give it a second because of the delay. I know I'm performing here. Fuck me. Okay, so there isn't as much of a tingle, but it's still fucking there. Reality check, I will explain in a bit. Yeah, Bliss knows what I'm talking about. No, it's not the Ice Bucket Water Challenge. Okay, for those who haven't been to BronyCon, the Ice Cold Water guy. I don't know the Ice Cold Water guy, but I remember meeting you in line. Okay, so there was a guy outside of the hotel, or the convention center, and a guy was actually carrying around a thing of water saying, how about that ice water? And it's only $1. And it was such a rhythm, and everybody was just so, it was encrypted into their heads because he was around singing that all the time. And it kind of became its own little inside joke or inside theme. I never went to BronyCon, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, him. Bliss definitely remembers that because she was singing it on. How about that ice cold water? And it's only $1. If I keep doing that, I'm going to damage my vocal cords. I have never been to BronyCon, but I know who you mean. Me neither. Same guy with a megaphone. I just uploaded it. I just YouTubed it. Yeah. I was a Brony since 2011, but I'd never been into those cons. Okay. But yeah, the ice cold water guy left quite an impression for everybody who attended. Since I've been playing so many StarCraft and 2 matches, been a Brony since G4 started. I was kind of there after Season 1 was over. So, Kevin, I think you were around a little longer than I have at that point. And that's just me taking a gander. Okay, so my foot is doing better. And back to here. Let me just go ahead. Let's put one here. Let's see how this sounds. I think I may need to do something more with the or I could just modify this. Actually, no. Because I feel like something could be added a little more. Because I also had to think realistically whenever I'm simulating drums. Because the hi-hat, in case it wasn't obvious, the hi-hat is 2 small cymbals that are on top of each other on opposite ends. And it creates its own little effect. They kind of vibrate within each other, and it creates its own distinctive sound out of all the other cymbals. And a pedal is supposed to hold it down or loosen it. If you hear the tss, tss, Like that's also part of the hi-hat. Like you hold the pedal down. When you press the pedal down, the top portion pulls underneath, and it like clashes with the other one, and it kind of just it cancels it out, but it creates a distinctive sound when doing it. So keep in mind, because I'm making the double bass active, it wouldn't make sense to try to like hold that foot down while also trying to get multiple double pedals. So you're taking the physics of the drums into account too, is what you're saying. Yes, I'm taking that into account because sometimes it would sound a little off if you went beyond that. And I've seen a few occasions where I'm just thinking, like, how would a drummer actually play that? I don't know. That's just an instinct that I have. Because whenever I'm trying to make music, I also try to be mindful that whenever somebody makes something, whenever somebody plays something, I have to think, is it possible? Is it not? It's actually the shortest. I don't know anyone here who's ever saw it. But that's really just the short end of it. But I have the hi-hat where it's like you can make an adjustment before playing it, and that is having it somewhat midway between, like, it's kind of open, but it's enough to where if you hit it, it just hits both of them, and it creates its own distinctive sound. There's also an effect where when, let me scroll up a bit and try to, okay, so what you just heard there is, you guys probably seen like concert videos, or at least so whereabouts, where the drummer hits one of those crash cymbals and they grab it. And yes, they also use a glove so that way they don't, injure themselves. When it comes to drumming, or when it comes to being a drummer, there's a lot of physical work involved, and so a lot of drummers can suffer a lot, when you think about it, because a lot of drummers over the years from many different bands, which I can't name up at the top of my head, but some of them have passed on early on because a lot of the physics have taken into it. Not to mention rock stars, they do drugs, they drink their asses off, and that's the other thing. I mean, that's what happened to John Bonham from Led Zeppelin. That's something else to take into account. Like, if you're a drummer out there, I have to salute you for all the hard work of, working with multiple, like, percussions at once when you're working with a drum set. Because you're keeping your feet at a consistent rhythm. You're working with two drums, like drumsticks, and you're, like, trying to keep a rhythm on one arm and another arm on a snare drum, whether it be from the left or the right. There's a way of how it's all done. And if, it's an exercise, but it can also, like, damage your muscles. And a similar thing when it comes to pianists, based on how you work with your fingers, I mean, you do become, like, grow some reflexes and everything, but if you're also practicing it the wrong way, that can also be physically damaging. That's also why, when there are music classes, because I remember when I was being taught to play a cello, I'm supposed to, like, it was uncomfortable, but it was for a good reason. There's, like, you have to hold the bow like this, and the way I'm supposed to hold it is, the bow, which is the string device that you press against the main cello strings, your thumb has to be tucked inside the little handle, and your four fingers have to be spread out. You can't, like, grip it in some particular way because you're also angling it in a certain way. So there's that I have to take into account. There's also, like, little bow exercises, so that way you're used to holding the holding the bow correctly and not feeling much of a sore. There's a whole different, like, field of having to learn to hold something. Let's see. Imagine something like Buddy Rich went through. He's the only drummer I can think of at the top of my head. Buddy Rich. I'm gonna have to look him up. All right, so Buddy Rich was an American jazz drummer, songwriter, and band leader. Oh, wow. He was born in 1917 and he passed on in 87. All right. Is Buddy Rich the greatest drummer of all time? I mean, I'm sure he made a cultural impact. All right, have a good night. Have a good night, Dice. Yeah, I'll have to look this stuff up. I'd play a clip, but I don't want to risk getting any copyright claims. So, had a piece of hangnail that I had to get off. God, I'm going off the rails. Like, once again, I am, like, dozing off. But, right, so... You know what? Maybe I'll just consider, taking the cymbal sounds and moving it towards, let me go ahead and just... It's called the ride cymbal. It doesn't say it on the keyboard. I'm on a separate window, scrolling through its little keyboard here that represents all the different sounds, as you can hear. There we go. Okay, so it's C6. Good God, why is it so fucking high up there? All right. All right. Yeah, you had to get used to hearing those sounds. I think I'm gonna work with... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move this to... Damn it! Oh, hang on. Let me go ahead and... You know, I just realized I never worked with the whatchamacallit, the rhythm guitar yet. I guess maybe I could save that for a different stream. I got so focused on the lead guitar and the drum track. Let's go ahead and move this here, and yeah, let's go ahead and... So yeah, that's just basically going to the second verse. I should point out that as I'm working on this one, Bliss, you may want to hear this, as well as anybody else who grew up with the Rainbow Bride. I am making a few alterations over the course of this cover, and if I were to go into further detail, some of it is not going to make any sense to some of you. But yeah, Bliss, there are going to be a couple of mild references or alterations that I remember hearing from yours. That's based on like how your well, not yours directly, one of your friends who did Rainbow Bright and Me for the ending card. I'm gonna kind of work with his melody. There's also gonna be a different change after the second chorus, I would call it. There's a thing where after the second chorus is like another portion. Like I'm gonna keep that in there. I cannot find the best words possible, but I am going to be replaying the what this was originally. See, I love alterations. It's already different, as in with new instruments. Also, I love your ideas and different solos for it. All right, that's cool. Yeah, there's a whole different science in which I cannot explain properly, but Snickerman is raid. Oh shit! I'm getting a raid, aren't I? Or not? I don't seem to have... Oh, there's no alert... Well, wait, there is an alert box. It's just, Oh, wait, no. That's somewhere else. Okay, so there is a different notification on the alert box. Nothing is happening there, and that's mainly because I made some changes on this particular setup for a jam session. And as you can see on the upper right, that's me starting a Ko-fi. I pronounce it as Ko-fi because I know that it wants me to say coffee. But, yeah, there's another car issue. I'm not going to get into the details here. This is just another trial and error, and I'm still trying to get a quote first before I can actually like make the goal official. So don't mind that for now. And as I'm saying this, I'm trying to... there's a raised eyebrow. Why is there a raised eyebrow? Bliss, did I say something wrong? I feel like I did something wrong. No, just towards the raid. Okay, yeah, there's no notification on that because I don't have the original alert box there. This one is set up for Ko-fi notifications. Boy, if you did something wrong, I DM you. You know what? Fair. If I did something wrong, you would call me out. Like, you wouldn't just call me out. I would imagine in DMs, like, I just imagine, like, Blizz's OC coming towards Gold Blaze with those lens flare eyes and just, like, the anger in her being shown. Just the absolute going on. Like, even more than Tetris. There was heavy rain today here in Texas. Water puddles on the roads. I mean, rain is good. Dude, come on. You know me better than that. I'm not tactless. I'm not being... That's just me worrying about the worst. I think that's what it really all comes down to. It's nothing against you. Oh, don't challenge the Tetris Yeah, you know what? That's fair. Go fan artist to your tablet. You know what? I gotta shut my mouth about giving mental images. But, let's see. I feel like maybe I should redo that, so that way the music doesn't feel too copy and paste. That's just me. I will destroy all of Tetris. God damn it. But we love your ideas. No, that's fine. That's fine. Oops. Okay, so I know there's that part, but this is the alteration. God damn it. Now we're fucking it up. Because that portion was played in the ending of Lightning Bliss's videos, and it just gave me the idea so that way the music doesn't come off repetitive, if you know what I mean. I see Russika's in the call there. Let me open up this chat, and... Damn it! Yeah, I should really work with a different variation on that. I do have... Let's see. God damn it. I thought that tune sounded familiar. Yeah, Blue Griffin, that's Rainbow Bright and Me. But yeah, that was actually a cover from one of Bliss's friends at the end of her videos. Okay, so a little trivia there. That version was played in a minor scale, or somewhat. The original melody was, like, practically all the chords are all majors. So, like, it's an A major. Yes, Ripple Effect, it was Mini Maestro. I don't want to, like, reveal too many different identities and such, because whatever it is that Bliss works on, there's some things that are behind the scenes, and I don't want to, like, reveal too much of it. It's out of her own respect. It's out of respecting her. So, yeah, those are just... And we got some ads. Absolutely wonderful. That's fine. This would be a good time to take a little bit of a break and, stretch them. At least I don't have any tingling, tingling feet, you know. I'm going to go ahead and set this down, and... Oh. That's fine. Ooh, my ass. Ah. Sucks to sit for too long. Take a break. So, I think this would be a good time to pull out a different guitar, so that way, because it has... Shit. I don't know if any of you heard that. I apologize if I did. Okay, so I put it at 0. Go ahead and just unplug this. So that was me just unplugging the yeah, I just unplugged the guitar and plugged it into a different guitar. Apologies in advance if that was loud and noisy. So I should get into the details of using different guitars for different purposes, and I'll keep it short as much as I can. So, heading offline, getting some sleep. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna try to get some of the rhythm guitar here. So, I use a different guitar for the purposes of using rhythm, which is just basically. Wow, that is really, really sharp. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down a little bit. Ah, Jesus. Wow, that actually, turning down the volume a little bit has been pretty helpful. So this guitar actually has a has one of the two types of bridges that I see often on guitars. One is a floating bridge and one is a fixed bridge. A fixed bridge is when it's permanently attached to the guitar body. A floating bridge is a rather interesting one. So there's a part of the bridge does have some bolts that are attached to the body, but it's enough of leverage that wiggles up and down, and that's when you have something called a tremolo bar, or at least, or a whammy stick, or a whammy bar. It's, if you've seen Van Halen performances, you would understand that, maybe even Jimi Hendrix. But it's an extra stick that is attached to the bridge of the body, or near where you play the strings, and as you pull it or you push it, it creates its other effects, like you create a dive bomb or something like that. I would recommend just watching Eddie Van Halen performances and seeing how he does it. But basically, yeah, it is pretty late over there. It's 9 o'clock over my end. Have a good night, Ripple Effect, and anybody else is still around. It is pretty fucking late. It's 11 o'clock over there. It's 9 p.m. over here. But that's basically the big thing behind that, using these two different guitars, is simply because when it comes to lead, there's a lot more flexibility when you're able to move the bridge around. But on a fixed instrument, there are some of its own advantages, even for lead guitar. But I prefer using it for rhythm guitars, because with the fixed bridge, I don't have to worry about having to retune over and over and over again, especially when you're working with all 6 strings, or at least multiple notes at once. So that way it just makes things easier. Now, some people have different preferences on, how they do theirs. So there's nothing inherently wrong with that. It's just how I do it. Let me try to work with that. Let's see. Well, that just gave me gave me somewhat of an idea on what kind of strokes to give with for a rhythm guitar. I may have to turn down the distortion a little bit so that way it doesn't overcrowd the rest of the song. Oh yeah, I'm turning off that stomping sound. Jesus Christ. Actually, I want to use power chords. Oh, right. Get an idea what kind of like strung to record it in. So far I really like that. So I got a little dozed off and just playing that over and over and over again. I suddenly drew a blank there. My apologies. Yeah, so... Whoops! That sounded like an A minor. It's supposed to be a power chord. So it's got a little bit of a punkish sort of sound to it. It's supposed to help with, like, help give it some more variation, and not just, like... Sounds a little boring by comparison, if you know what I mean. And I just lost track of what it was going to be. Let's see. One of the biggest pains in the asses of rhythm guitar is that because of how I'm positioning my fingering, it's going to get really, really sore compared to just, like, main melodies. Ugh. But when it comes to, well, not main melodies, but lead guitar, there's a whole different plethora of, like, how frustrated it is to work with, you know, hands in different areas. You know, it's like a spider trying to maintain its, like, technique and working with all of its legs, you know? I'm guessing at this hour, it's like 11 p.m., I think about getting ready for bed. You know what? That's fair. Let me just go ahead and open this back up. Alright, so, yeah, like I said, that's fair. I don't need the drum window open again. Alright, yeah, Derek, have a good night. Sleep is for the weak. Bliss! Come on! I know you're joking. Yeah. I'm gonna do it one step at a time and see. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. Ooh, yeah. So far, I'm loving what I'm making so far. And I just repeated myself. What the fuck is wrong with me? Am I getting tagged? Oh, it's Death Force showing me something. The Big Anarchist Punk Band. Okay, I'll check that out later, Def. Gaming chat. I'm saying this out loud. I shouldn't be doing that. Rustic, I'll get back to you about that. Science Steel Rail, I'll get back to you about that. Let me go ahead and just lower Discord for right now. And... Right. Alright. So... me go ahead and just go ahead and unclick that. Ooh. This is... Yeah, that felt flat. The joke, I mean. Oh. Okay. For a second, I was like, wait, is my tuning off? Oh, shit. And Def is... Oh, yeah. Def is giving me some trivial information. He and I are absolute dorks when it comes to talking about music. You know, whatever bands we listen to. Alright, so, picking where I was. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go ahead and move both of those up here. Let's try that again. I gotta shorten the strum a little bit more. Oh, shit. Yeah, it would actually help if I did this. No. Alright, so let's go ahead and just copy and paste this here. And with both of these, let's undo that. And... well, no, not crossfade into each other, but... Alright. Now comes the interesting part, the D and the E chords. Ooh, that's a workout. All right. I'm grasping an idea there. Shake it off. Oh, yeah, you bet your ass I gotta shake that off. It's, yeah, yeah, it's from both of my hands. Like, the left side having to, like, press that down. So, yeah, I'm just getting a... I don't want to click on that. You know what? One of the things that I've learned when it comes to recording, sometimes if you overlap while recording to different tracks here, there's going to be a weird transition to each other, and I'm not a big fan of those, so... I'm gonna go ahead and pause right there so that way I can loop that. Magnet, turn on. I'm gonna go ahead and just... Yep. Alright, so let's put you two back down here. Yeah. So that's an F sharp right there. Yeah, that's a little too soon right there. Let's go ahead and put you down and give myself some space. Ouch. All right. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and just stop it. Let's give it just a solo. So there's a reason why I'm making them power chords, because if you heard the second half where it was going to be a... Because the majors and minors, the power chords give me an advantage, because power chords, or fifths, are just basically two notes that are played at the same time, and they correlate together very well in the same key. And trying not to bore you guys too much with music theory, yeah, like that's an A5, or... Because that's what they are. The 5 is just based on the 5th note of its major scale, or just a general scale. And that can be open to interpretation. So this D5 this D5 chord, for example, are in the same. Those two notes are in the same scale, both major and minor. So here's a full D major, and here's a D minor. And it changes a whole, like, there's a whole different color in its scaling, like a different mood. So, yeah, I actually always wondered what a power chord was. I actually designed an OC named Power Chord. Yep, the more you know. So that's basically what that is. So, these two moods are changed just by the third note of its scale. Now, by saying scale, you're probably thinking, like, what do you mean by scale? I'm just going to put that to the side. But these two notes... That's just to get a laugh out of Bliss. But those two notes create a whole different, like, mood out of all of them. But if it's just... So that gives me the advantage of not having to, well, not so much as not having to, like, if I play from these like, thicker strings, these lower portions, it definitely creates a much bigger presence compared to just, like, sorry. Because the thinner strings, like, they're good for melodies. The thicker strings, it creates a heavier sound, or not so much as a heavier sound, but it's a lower pitch, obviously. It's like lower notes. But it creates a stronger presence. And that's why they call it power chords, because it creates a powerful presence in the rhythm. And it's a good advantage, especially in punk, because you can be very fast-paced with what kind of notes you're playing. Like, let's say Green Day. there are a series of power chords doing that. And in punk, in the punk area, you have a strong advantage of doing that and being very fast paced with it, and that's what makes punk music so dynamic compared to something along the lines of metal, which requires a lot more skill and licks involved. Now, that's not to say there's anything not skillful about punk music. Punk has a different setup of what skills you would have to acquire. So, as I'm piecing this together, just using these two different chords here, they're really just, these fifth note chords, they don't have to be changed. I could just reuse these, especially in the second verse when I'm playing. Compared to what the first verse was. Damn it. Because these notes are part of an E major scale, which is just... And this is an E minor scale. Different mood. It changes the mood a lot. So, if I included that G note in there, or the G sharp, which apparently that's just two different notes right there. See, I can only picture Golden's putting someone playing his guitar and bobbing his head up and down like a heavy metal band. Yeah, that would be awesome to see. So back to what I was saying. So if I use that particular note in a chord, that would be different. I would have to change the entire thing, but with just the power chords, you know, like I showed before. But I won't have to do that even when I'm going... So, yeah, that's giving you guys a little piece of trivia right there on how I'm, like, piecing it all together there. And I hope you found that interesting. How... I think I may have tuned this guitar a little sharp. Sounds a little off. I also may need to turn that down. Let me see if I can turn down the pitch a little bit. Ooh. Okay, so this is a whole different, like, field. Writes down animation ideas. Bliss, what are you doing? You're making me nervous over there, Bliss. What are you doing? You're probably going to say something like nothing. I imagine he's saying that. I'm doing what I do best. Okay. Scheming. Okay. Fantastic. This is nothing new here. Ouch. Trying to adjust here. Hang on. I think I know where to go from there. Be wary and be afraid. Okay. Oh, whoops. Everyone has talents. Golden has music. Bliss has scheming. I mean, there's multiple things that, you know, I take pride into. Making music, editing and making videos. Art, I wanted to be good at. I wanted to be an animator at one point, but maybe that's just a whole different, that's a whole different field I still have yet to learn more about. Okay, so to give more life to the chorus, because instead of just going through like palm mutes, well, not palm mutes, but instead of pauses, making artwork, editing videos, creating animations, and telling stories is mine. It's all art, bro. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting an idea. So I'm starting to see a pattern here. I just realized I hit a bunch of extra strings. Alright. So, I don't know why I continued repeating the pattern over and over and over again. But let's see how this turned out. So I'm going to create a separate track and merge that in and create a, like a guitar slide sound effect. I'm going to make this solo. Let's try that again. Even when making something like that, I tend to give a few extra takes. Alright, so... yeah, let's... let's see if I could try to merge these two. There we go. Now let's... let's turn this back on. I'll definitely let this, you know what? I might as well just, like, repeat the entire thing here. What the hell? Why is it not properly aligned? What happened there? Okay. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Oh, yeah. Nothing like making a ton of progress here. I'm going to go ahead and just save my work. I can now imagine Renaki, if she's still up, would just say, like, remember to save, remember to save, remember to save! Yes, I've saved it. I've saved it, Bliss. So yeah, the The rhythm guitar, it's kind of done for the most part. I'm going to go ahead and just unplug this. Move this guitar to the other one. Alright, Strat. Your turn to come back in. Alright. So the volume is off on this one. Re. What are you reading about? I say an XD, so I can already sense that you're being jokeful with that re. Oh, right, it would help if I turned this back on. Once again, fucking that up. Save every action you do, because if the app decides to have a brain fart moment, it's scary as hell. No, I very well know that from experience, David. Whether it be this, editing a video, or even what was I gonna say? Like playing a game, because there's always a save state and I keep forgetting them. I'm now just remembering Bliss telling me all the time there's a fucking phone booth somewhere where I need to save in Alien Isolation. Can I just say, it's so cool to hear my old childhood music from my favorite show being played on a constant. Oh. There you are, Renaki. I was wondering if you were going to reply, but yes, save your work. I is a happy alicorn. You know, just by playing that, I just imagine Bliss like cringing at me trying to play it. Oh, my ass! Oh! Ow, ow, ow. Save your work. Well, I mean, I didn't record anything. I'm just fucking around. I think I need to put in a little bit more variation in that. Yeah, let's switch that over to lead. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and go ahead and just move this here. I keep fucking that part up for some reason. Also, save. Ow, my ass. Wait, that's all you're hearing? Are you not hearing me play? Okay. Now, I always get worried about that because of stream performances and all that shit. It's nothing you guys did wrong. It's completely okay. I'm starting to get an idea on what kind of variation to make when working on the second, Yeah, I'm starting to get an idea on Cause That Ass, though. In my head, not in the stream. Yes, indeed. All right. I think I have an idea on what to provide for this one. Let's go. I just realized I went way too far out, and holy shit. I almost, like, dropped something. I think that's enough. Actually, I think that's plenty of time. All right, let's go. I almost made a mistake right there. Did you see that? All right, let's trim that down, move this back up, and... All right, Magnet, time for you to turn off for just a little bit. There we go. All right. You almost made a mistake, but you got through it. Hee Well, I'm going to stop and see what other goobers are doing in Discord. Have fun, Golden. It's sounding awesome. Thank you very much, Lightning Bliss. Let's hear this harmony here, so that way I can just fill this in. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Oh, wait. All right. So, altering that into an E minor. Not to mention, I have to remember how I played this part. Yeah, it would actually help if I did that. Hang on, let's put this in here. Oh, right. Turn that on. Yep. That's how it's supposed to go. Alright. So, getting the identity down. Alright, so this is a little tricky here. I almost had it. I know the fuck up where it was. Not to worry. I can do it again. Practice it first. Damn. Oh. So the trick here is that I have to, like, skip a string in order to do this, so... Yes, I know I can do this. Bam! Bam! Got that shit down. Let's go ahead and trim off the fat here. There's no need for that. Yeah. Well, you guys really love that, don't you? Alright, now let's hear it in its entirety. I also just remembered, so I am going to need to think of some harmonies on this part. Oh, so trying to get the identity. I'm going to have to really, really figure that out. Let's see. Ooh, whoops. Ooh, this is going to be a little tricky, but I think I have a grasp on what this could be. I'm sorry, honey?
I thought I kicked you.
Oh, no, it's fine. That was the Junior Les Paul over there. That's what that guitar was for rhythm, by the way. Let's go ahead and drop this on the pile of blankets right there so that it won't break. All right. Ooh. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to figure this out. What would be best? Oh, sorry, Keyframe. No, you guys are fine. Let's try it. Hang on. Let's see if I can solo these two out. Oh, right. Let's do this. There we go. That's a good technique right there. What my fingernail can be. All right. So, figure that out. Yeah, I think. Oh my god, that was me. That was butter in my ears. I know you guys are thinking that too. Fuck yeah, no, I'm. No, I don't need a tissue box. Oh yeah. Don't worry. I haven't recorded it yet. I'm just getting an idea first. I'm practicing it out. Guys, don't worry. I'm just playing it. I'm not recording it. I'm just practicing it out. Hi, Shuka. All right. Okay, no harmonic jumps there. I don't mean to make that a harmonic pinch. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's do it for real this time. Okay, I almost had it. I just got to know the, Alright. So, I think I have a foundation laid down. Let's go. Whoops! I played the wrong note there. I guess I got a little too carried away that I didn't focus on what the actual thing is. That's fine. Damn it! I played the wrong note there. That's fine. I think I did it a little too late. That's fine. All right. You know what? I think I synchronized it at the right time. Let's give it let's give it a listen. Alright, so... Shuka, it's Rainbow Bright in Me from Rainbow Bright. It's basically the end credits to the Rainbow Bright film that came out in '85. But it's also a part of that melody. A part of that melody was used at the end of Lightning Bliss's videos that Mini Maestro did. So this is it's pretty much my own cover on it. Oh yeah, let's hear it in its entirety. Oh yeah, no, I was headbanging to that. I am proud of this shit. Right, so, let's go ahead and just copy and paste this to right around here. I love that as soon as I moved the track, the program's like, oh wait, you meant it, oh, like, you saw that. It was like, oops. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Oh, there's a little bit of a... Let's make sure that this is proper. Oh, no. Wait. Is this the same? Whoops! I copied the wrong track. Yeah, no. This is the one that I meant to copy. Alright. There we go. All right. All right. Also, how's your guitar hooked up to Reaper? I don't think I've ever asked. Shuka, to answer your question, I plugged I have an interface that's plugged into the computer, and on one of the two import jacks, I have a small guitar cable that is plugged from one of the jacks directly into a pod, which that's how it translates there. But a USB transmits all that information into the computer. So, needless to say, I made a shit ton of progress tonight. Okay, so I don't know what it is about this one. Let me see if I could try to set the pitch down a little. That's the volume. That's the center. How does one narrow down? Let's try the negatives and let's try right here. Apply it and. Let's try that. So let's try this. Apply that. Normalize, no. Playback rate. Let's see, reverse pitch when changing the rate. Pit adjust, semitones. There was a trick to this. Let me see. Let's see. Take effects. You know what? I can do this. Whoops. So. Well, okay, it doesn't have to be there. All pitches. VST pitch. There we go. Let's try that. Okay, that's really, really low. Not to worry. Let's put that to 12. All right. So let's try 02. There we go. Just a tiny little bit. All right. So, I mean, is there much of a difference here? All right, let's hear it in its entirety, because it always feels off every time. Let's see. Yeah, I may just have to re-record that part. No big deal. Just go ahead and turn off the stomp. I've already pretty much done the lead so far tonight. Just gonna go ahead and put you on the side on this bed. Let's grab the Les Paul Jr. over here. Just... Come on, get in there. There we go. Alright. So something I didn't really think about is that as I was working with the chords. Oh my god. Alright, when playing it's entirely... Yeah, Alright, so, this is going to be a little tricky here. So let's... And move you down here. Yeah, this just sounds off. Alright, Shuka, have a good night. As much as I want to cheer you on at 6 a.m. Alright, you guys definitely have a good night. I'm going to go ahead and finish this off, and then I'll end the stream. Oh, whoops! what happens if I did this? I heard the 6-string being played. Not gonna listen to that. Maybe I need a little bit more, like, a little bit more room. I need to be a little more comfortable. Alright. Alright, that sounded a little off. Oh, whoops. Why did I think of that fingering? Let's do that one more time. Let's see how that sounds. I mean, it sounds kind of better. Yeah, I think that sounds better. Hope you guys agree with me on that one. Yeah, let's get rid of that and bring this in, and let's go ahead and just strain that just a little bit, and I mean, it's a little sharp. I can definitely like just pitch it down because what I actually didn't realize is that the strings were not tuned consistently together, which is why it always sounded off no matter what shift I gave it. So we'll just give it a let's give it a -5. Let's see how that goes. All right, let's try a 10. Oh, -10. Sorry. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, it would actually help if I, you know, put that in there. But I am so happy at how this all turned out. Yeah, let's go ahead and save, and whew. Yep. noticing. Yeah. Oh yeah, that is delicious. I'm really happy with that. I know that at some point I will have to put in a bass track that will definitely make a huge difference there. But I'm gonna go ahead and yeah. So I've pretty much done everything I could from here, and I hope you guys definitely enjoyed that. I definitely want to do this more often. I am so much more motivated in making music now than ever before. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna show a preview of this to Bliss. She's gonna really love it. I know that for sure. So until then, I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you guys in a later stream. And please, guitar, I know that you want to have some fun, but we have to call it a night. But I'll catch you guys in a later stream. And I hope you guys are looking forward to the full product of whenever this song gets out. It'll take a while because there's still some things I have to patch up, but I'm glad you guys really love what I've been providing here, and I've been feeling so much more confident. So, you guys have a good night. Happy Halloween. I'm always going to say Happy Halloween in advance because it's grown to becoming my favorite holiday. But, yep, you guys have a good one.